YouTube. Hell yeah, I got going on. Today is day 174 of the rest of my life. 174 days ago, I quit my corporate job to pursue my passion of starting our successful clothing brand and to show you that everything and anything is possible as long as you align your passions with your purpose. Today I had to come on here because I need to pass along a message because I know there's someone out there just like me, just started their clothing brand, looking to start their clothing brand, have already started their clothing brand, have been years into their journey, and are looking at me and seeing our journey and looking at how we started. And not only are they seeing themselves in me, but I also see myself in a lot of you guys. And I had a conversation today with someone who reached out to me on Instagram. I don't want to say his name, but if we have further conversations, which we will, and he's comfortable with that, I'll share all his story and let you guys know about the experience that we had. But he reached out to me on Instagram, and I was super excited because when I first started this clothing brand, I was looking forward to being able to impact lives, but I didn't know how I was going to do it yet. So now that I'm having people reach out and ask for advice and ask how I'm doing it and ask how I'm pushing every day, it feels good, and it feels good to give that knowledge and information back. So if you guys need that, definitely hit me on Instagram. I have been posting every single day. Don't think because I'm not doing daily uploads on here, or I haven't been, and I'm still going to. I just got to push through. I still been posted on Instagram, TikTok every single day, so definitely go follow me there. We did do a slight change of the username, so it's now mule.loveco. And I'll tell you why at the end of the video. Stay tuned so you guys can get a little bit of free game on why you don't want to have apparel at the end of your name, or you want to have motion or all these different names. So I say that because he reached out to me on Instagram and he asked if we can set up a time to talk. I told him to put some time on my calendar, and we had that conversation today at 11:30. And at first, it started off kind of awkward because obviously just meeting someone for the first time, we had to feel out each other's energy, and we had to see what we were all about. And I wanted to lead the call because I wanted to be able to give him the most amount of information that I could, and I didn't want to take up too much of the day because I also had some other stuff to do to make sure I pushed the brand forward. So my plan was to just do a 30-minute call. I was going to get on there. I was going to talk to him. I was going to first introduce myself, tell him a little bit about my brand, tell him a little bit about what I'm doing, and then give him the opportunity to learn some more. So as I mentioned before, it was a little bit awkward. Just got on. He was like, we were like waiting to see who was going to talk first, who was going to lead. And I was like, all right, I got to lead the conversation because he wanted to ask some questions. So I was like, we'll save the questions for the end. Let me tell you a little bit about my brand, about Mule, about how we started. And then I also was able to allow him to talk about his own brand and the things that he wanted to start. He was starting his own clothing brand. He had an idea for a brand about athletes. He had a lot of ideas about where he wanted to take it and how much he wanted to invest, and he wanted to drop out of school to do it. And I'm like, hold on, play, slow down. Look, I was telling him when we first started about the mistakes that we made, and I want to make a video about that, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll share some mistakes that I made throughout this 174 days. So I told him those things, and we pumped the brakes, and we just slowed down. We found out that there's a lot of information that he needs to learn first, and I offered him the ability to learn with me. So if you guys also want to learn about starting your clothing brand, I am here for you. We can talk about the journey that I'm on. If you just started your brand, I'm only a few steps ahead of you, and that is the perfect place to be because I know exactly how you feel right now. It is not easy. You see all these brands on Instagram. You see your whole explore page, your whole For You page with all these successful brands with the puff print. You see them with all these nice marketing techniques and all these marketing videos and all this money that they're able to put into it and all these ads, and you're probably just like me, feeling discouraged. So I want to be there for you. I am there for you. You can go to the link in the bio and click on the purpose consultation and put some time on my calendar. We can sit down, not only talk about clothing brand, but talk about purpose and why you're doing it. And you can see and learn from me, and we can learn together. But I spoke with Gabe. He was super excited to get going. We actually had an hour-long conversation. So if we're flowing, I'll keep talking to you, and we'll continue to learn from each other throughout that conversation. And I offered him 5 sessions to come and learn how to start a clothing brand. And I'm looking forward to working with him. We're going to do that Sunday at 5 p.m. So if you guys want to join, make sure you also hit me up on Instagram or go to that purpose consultation link. But on day 174, I wanted to tell you guys how I've been feeling. It's not been easy running this clothing brand at all, just based off of the life and the current state of where I'm at, right? So right now, you guys know that I moved back to New York, grinded out the MASCOT Tee V2. We had 110 shirts. We got them all off. We went to the Roosevelt Field Mall. All those videos are out on my Instagram, on this page. And I'm in a waiting stage now. I'm waiting to get my new shirts printed, the MASCOT Tee V3. I have the blanks here. I got 160. We got 50 more than last time, and the goal is to go up 50 every single time. But what I want to share with you guys is just a personal side of entrepreneurship and the things that you may face on your journey. So currently right now, I'm going through some, I wouldn't say emotional turmoil, but just some of the relationships in my life have been a little bit rocky, right? Whether that be at home, whether that be outside the home, or whether that be with myself, my own relationship to self. So I want you guys to know that on this journey, in life in general, and anything that you're going to accomplish, the goals that you're looking towards, the clothing brand that you're looking to start, whatever you're looking to do, there's going to be that aspect of it. And the way that I am continuing to push myself is just by keeping myself ready, keeping myself healthy, making sure I'm staying on top of my health, on top of my hygiene, and not allowing myself to get in a rut, because it could be so easy to just feel like I'm alone in the world and I got no one to turn to, right? But I have to realize that on this journey and becoming an entrepreneur, it can be a very lonely journey if you let it. So instead of me allowing this journey to be lonely, I'm turning to you guys today. And this is why I had to pick up the camera after not picking it up for so long. I'm turning to you guys. I need you just as much as you need me. I'm here for you, but look, I need you guys to be here for me too. So make sure you guys subscribe. Not on no promo shit, but for real, like, get in the comments. Let me know the things that you guys are going through, the things that you have faced on your entrepreneurial journey. If you are already at the level and the entrepreneur that you want to be, or you feel like you're just now jumping into it, like really reach out to me, because I need that. I turn to you guys today. Hopefully you don't turn away from me. But I want to end this video off by giving you guys some free game. The reason why I changed my Instagram from mule.apparel to mule.loveco. The reason why I changed that, not only is my website mule.love, which it really should be .com, and I'll work on that in the future. The mule.com domain was already taken. If you don't know what that means basically where you go in to type into the search engine and you go to search up like ESPN.com. That's where that goes to, and it goes directly to their website. But I say that because originally mule.apparel, I changed it because to be more serious and to change the way I look at my brand and to change it into more of a company. So just looking at it as mule.apparel, it may come across as a little bit gimmicky to some people. It may come across as like not serious, just a way for me to start a clothing brand, make some money, right? But I'm not looking at it just as a way to make money. I'm looking at this brand as a long-term thing. So does Nike have Nike.apparel? Does Adidas have Adidas.apparel? You know what they sell. You know they have sneakers. You know they have jackets, hoodies, and all that. You don't have to directly say what you are selling. Like, it doesn't have to be motion dot clothing or fast life dot. I know obviously, or not obviously, some of the Instagram names may be already taken, but that is what you have to take in consideration when you are creating your brand name. You have to go and look at the Instagram pages and see how how you can work your way into getting it as close to your brand name as possible. And that is a part of naming your brand. If you haven't even started your clothing brand yet, make sure you go and see if that name is available. Because if it's not, you should really consider either tweaking it. If you really want that name, you could change it up a bit. But if the name is already taken, consider changing the name up a bit to get the handles closer to your exact brand name. So when people search you up, they know where to go. They can find you on all the platforms, and they can find all your content, find everything they need to know about your brand, and be a loyal supporter. Also, you want to make sure that all of your brand pages are the same. So you want to make sure that people can find you on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. So I want to leave you guys off with that. That's the reason why we changed it to mule.loveco. We are a company. We are a brand. We are looking to help you align your passions with your purpose. And I need you just as much as you need me. And let's continue to win from within. Let's push towards our goal. I'm going to keep turning to you guys when I feel like I don't have anyone else to turn to. Even though I know I can turn to some people. I could turn, this way and that way. But I want to make sure I'm turning to the right people, turning to the right way. And there goes Lola. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you got value from this video. If you found out a new tip about your clothing brand, found out a new tip about relationships, about self, drop that down in the comments. Make sure you like. I have another channel too. You are probably only the 10th viewer watching this, but I don't care. Look, if you are watching this right now and you fuck with me, go subscribe to the other channel, because we're going to be exploring purpose more. This channel that you're watching this on right now is just going to be strictly clothing brand content. So these daily videos showing you guys or telling you guys what I did, I'm going to be shooting them earlier in the day so I can get it out the way and make sure I'm getting it out there and getting that information to you guys. And then on the other channel, that's where we would do the reactions. We'll do some of the, we'll do we'll do the Within the Mind series over there. And this one right here, just strictly clothing brand content, giving you guys what I'm learning from day one to day infinity. So make sure you win from within. See you guys tomorrow.